Hello, everyone. My name is Wellington Spetic. I'm with the Department of Organizational Studies at Anderson School of Management. And today I'd like to talk with Jon Mertz and Jacob Pederson. And there's an opportunity with Jacob's company. So Jon, can I start with you? Can you tell a little bit about your organization, Santa Fe Innovates, and then can you introduce us, Jacob?
Yes, thank you, Wellington. My name is Jon Mertz, and I'm founder of Santa Fe Innovates. And Santa Fe Innovates is a social entrepreneur and tech startup accelerator program. And so we've been working with a number of entrepreneurs over the last several months, and we are now in our accelerator stage. And Jacob Pederson is founder of Refolia, an exciting new startup. And I will let Jacob talk a little bit more about his company and the opportunity to engage with a UNM Anderson student to help out on a project. Jacob?
Thank you, Jon. Like Jon and Wellington said, my name is Jacob Pederson, and this year, right through the pandemic, I founded this company, Refolia, working with Santa Fe Innovates. And I always like to say I'm just a guy who had an idea and can't get it out of his head. So Refolia is all about figuring out better ways to plant trees in cities. Planting trees in cities is something that's traditionally really been led by city governments, but we've had a series of fiscal crises in the past 10 years that hit city budgets, and I think more and more people are realizing we need better ways to efficiently plant trees in cities when there are resources available to do so. And so that's what I'm trying to create. In 2021, we'll be doing our first, what I call a tree sprint, just in Santa Fe. And so that'll involve matching donors who want to sponsor urban forests with people who want to plant nice, healthy trees in their yards. So that's what the work's going to be, and there's a lot more to talk about it. And if you're interested in that at all, I look forward to hearing from either graduate or undergraduate level students.
Great. I mean, thanks for that, Jacob. So can you tell me a little bit more about the projects that you're interested in or searching help from our students?
Yeah, so there's a lot to think about with a new startup. There's a lot to think about in terms of marketing, figuring out who the customers are, doing some market analysis and research on from both who wants to plant trees in their yards, and what are the, what type of people are who are these people? And so I've already got some data we can work with, and then how can we best market the opportunities to sponsor trees for communities, and how do we match what we know about the benefits that trees provide as infrastructure for cities, cooling, stormwater, wildlife benefits, and kind of figure out and create messages that would work to get businesses to sponsor trees, or cities themselves or other institutions that would want to get involved with that kind of work.
Okay, great. So speaking about the project itself or the projects themselves, what timeline do you expect here? So it's start dates, end dates, and amount of hours per week, and can the candidates work remotely?
It'll be full remote. We'll be very, very cautious. I'm not going to ask anybody to drive up to Santa Fe. You can be in Albuquerque or wherever you happen to be. If things look really good and we feel very comfortable, we could maybe get out and plant some trees together. But yeah, full remote. Start date, I'm more than happy to align with the semester. If I'm understanding you'd be a student employee, and so we can work with that schedule. And so the successful candidate can talk to me as soon as they're selected, and start discussing what timeline works for them. But I'm expecting that to line up with your semester. Okay,
so thanks for that, Jacob. By the way, speaking of student employees, so this position would be either an internship where you earn credit as a student, or it's going to be a student employee position where you're going to be paid through Anderson. So the final candidates, we work with the final candidates to arrange that type of engagement with Refolia. Jacob, anything you would be really looking forward to see in a resume from a candidate, or or any classes that the student should be taking, to align with the expectations for the position?
I think that it's a great opportunity for a student who comes in already interested in what it's like to start a company, and they can maybe experience that firsthand with me, because it's a new experience for me as well. And so if you've taken classes on entrepreneurship at all, that'll be something that I'll look closely at. Other than that, the skills that I feel like I need relate to both operations and marketing. And so, depending on the candidate, those are the types of classes that I'll be focusing on most, and particularly with marketing, because I think that as an early stage company, doing some tests and experiments with different messages and communication channels and styles is going to be there's going to be a lot of work, and the more work we can do there, the more we can learn, and the better we'll do. So that's what I'll be looking for.
Great. Sounds like a great opportunity. So what if they want to know more about this or contact you? Can you give us, and Jon, please, could you also give us, both your websites or emails that they could get in touch with you?
My name is Jacob. Email is jacob@refolia.com, Refolia. The website is refolia.com. And you can email me, with questions, and I'll be happy to try to answer those.
Jon, would you like to give
Sure.
Santa Fe Innovates contact?
Yeah, my name is Jon Mertz. It's Jon. So the email is Jon at santafeinnovates.com. And our website is the same, santafeinnovates.com.
Great. Thank you both for that. And Jacob, hopefully we're going to get some pretty good candidates, and good luck. Thank you.